It was in Africa that our human ancestors evolved for some 6 million years. Like other living beings, they adapted to their environment. But at times, that environment was transformed by shifts in the global climate. What exactly were those climatic shifts, and how did they influence human evolution? Did a changing climate push our human ancestors, known to scientists as hominins, to evolve? New research centered in Kenya and Ethiopia is charting details of precisely how the climate changed as humans evolved. This research is shedding light on just how sensitive early human beings were to climatic changes. That knowledge is crucial for Homo sapiens today, as we experience the most rapidly changing climate in all of human history.
This site was reported to us by the owner of this farm. The owner reported it to the National Museums of Kenya. That's how we got to come and check it up, and we found lots of bones lying on this ground.
Slowly and methodically, anthropologists are piecing together a timeline of our human ancestors. By 6 million years ago, they had gone from living in the trees to both climbing trees and walking on two legs in search of food. But by 2 million years ago, hominins were primarily living on the ground.
As we come through our evolution, we abandon the life in trees. And what that means is if we abandon life in the trees, we have to be good walkers on two legs on the ground. Because when you walk on the ground, there are lots of dangers.
For decades, scientists have worked with the idea that what forced our ancestors out of the trees was a drying of the environment. But studying the ancient environment, especially the climate, has been a tricky endeavor. In search of clues, geologists have long examined rocky outcrops. But the rocks are typically weathered and eroded, so the view of the ancient past has been obscured.
Do you think that you should be able to identify vertisols like this?
That is now changing.
Interesting to see how old this thing is. Lots of drilling mud on it.
An international collaboration of anthropologists and geologists working in the African Rift Valley of Ethiopia and Kenya has begun to refine the story of the ancestral human climate.
We have 36 degrees east, 45.896. Okay.
The scientists are using drilling technology to collect sediments from ancient lakebeds in areas where important human fossils have been found.
By looking at the same interval of time when these human fossils are found, we can get a very detailed record of environmental change, particularly through a period that we already suspect from a wide variety of evidence is a period of major climatic change towards drier conditions.
What we want to do is to get continuous and undisturbed lake sediment sequences, which will not have any gaps, and which we can study at fairly high resolution.
15 meters. Keep up that rate, we'll be done in a week.
From the drill cores, the scientists hope to understand the particulars of what the climate was like over the past several million years, in some cases down to a time frame of decades.
She's measuring the food.
Anthropologists are comparing this new data with their own timeline of important milestones in human evolution, such as increased brain size.
Climate has a lot to do with our evolution because animals in general have to adapt to their environment, otherwise they'll go extinct. And we still see it. I mean, the climate has a lot of impact on the way modern humans live today.